Hey, sister, I want to talk to you about something that sometimes women forget to do before they put themselves out there wanting new love. And that's taking some time to reflect on the past, to actually take the time to look at what's gone on and what you experienced. What did you witness your parents being like? What beliefs did you take on about love and relationships? How did it feel when you witnessed the love or lack thereof from your parents? What thoughts were created or opinions around that? Because all of these things has laid down a foundation of your beliefs around love and partnership. And if you haven't taken the time to really pause and to unpack what's happened and to unplug from those experiences, they might still be affecting how you're showing up in relationships now. Does that make sense? Because you are a tapestry of all these beautiful colored threads, and some of those threads are still pulling on you. And so I really want to like put a stake in the ground and remind you the importance of, before you go, I want somebody and I want a new relationship, to look at where you've come from and unpack it. Because guess what? There's wisdom there. There are things that you could take from those experiences and use them moving forward. However, if there's a lot of charge still connected to the past, it's going to influence how you're moving forward. And that wisdom might be a little wonky. You may not be able to see so clearly because you're still kind of attached to the past. Does that make sense? So when you start to to look at some of the things that have happened in your life, not only what you witnessed with your parents, not only what you witnessed in movies and the beliefs you took on from all of that, but your past relationships. Some of those things might have been really lovely, and you might have taken on some really great information going, oh, wow, love looks like that. I want that. That's so great. Look at how my father holds my mother's hand and is there for her and listens to her. Those are great qualities. Ah, that fills up my soul. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. However, if you witness something that was painful and you're still really connected to it and you haven't unpacked that, then that memory of, ooh, yeah, when that went down, that can really pull up a lot of feelings around what love and relationship is. And if you think back on these moments in time and there's still that reaction of, oh, I don't want that, or, oh, that was so painful. That was so incredibly painful. I don't want to have that ever happen again, or it was downright ugly and I don't want that. If you're still in that like, ooh, charge and reaction, chances are you're carrying it in a bag with you to your next relationship. Go, oh, I don't want that to happen. And the idea is to peel back the layers of your love onion, so to speak, and look at it and heal, disconnect from those experiences, get the wisdom from it, because the past doesn't equal the future. And if you are carrying your beliefs with you to the future, you're going to create or certainly call in a very similar dynamic. And so who you're being now is going to be who you attract. And if what you're carrying with you is still running you in some way, your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, all these different things that you've pulled from the past and you haven't disconnected, you're going to call in a similar vibe. So who you're being now is who you're going to attract. So it's so important to do the shadow work, to do the unpacking, look, find the blind spots. And now sometimes the blind spots are really blind spots. You can't see them on your own. 95% of your brain is in the unconscious realm. Let's be real. Science says that. And if you don't know what's in the back of your mind, in the recesses of your brain, good chance that you're going to show up in a way that is not the way you want to be. You're not going to be in that aligned, conscious place, in your adult place. And that's why I do the work I do, which is not only just be aware of your tapestry and aware of the charge, but to actually heal it. So I really want to put a stake in the ground for you to take some time to like reflect on your journey and the different chapters of your life. And where might you still have some charge? What do you need to look at? What are some of the beliefs you still hold? And unhook those memories. Because when you can unhook from those memories, memory without emotion is wisdom. Memory without emotion is wisdom. And so that's what I encourage you to move toward. So that when you say, yes, I want to write a new profile or I want to go on a date, that you're not still connected to the ex-boyfriend or the ex-husband or your mom or dad that might influence how you show up in the present time. So I invite you to take time to look at where you've come from. Do some journaling. Ask yourself, what do I believe because of these experiences? And how am I feeling about it now? Because if there's a lot of emotion associated with some of those things, there's some work to be had. And so I want to really encourage you to grab my book. It's in the show notes. It's Loving the Whole Package. And I go through the love shadows and how to unplug from them, how to heal. You don't necessarily have to do deep dive coaching with me for private coaching or in my group, though I would love to do that. And there's something to be said about having somebody outside of your tapestry looking in. I mean, that's why people hire me. With that said, there's so many golden nuggets and experiences in the book for you to start to unpack and release some of those beliefs, some of those patterns. And of course, it would be my total honor to support you. And there's even a link below to apply for a strategy session. I do these love breakthrough sessions where we're going to look at some of these dynamics. We're going to look at your love shadows and I'll coach you. And if it's, a good fit to do more work, we could talk about it. Bottom line is, this is imperative if you want to do something different in your next chapter. This is so important to disconnect and unplug, get the wisdom out of it, and take yourself to the next level. Because what I know about you is you want and deserve next level love. And these are just some resources. So slow down, do some journaling, look at your past, see what might need to be tweaked and unpacked, get my book, get a strategy session, keep being aware of what's going on inside of you, because how you are being will dictate what's coming your way, and how you want to be will also be how your next relationship will be as well. So the lighter the bag, the more open and healthy and fun and connecting and all the juicy words that I can come up with in your next relationship. That's what you want. And I know that's what you want. So memory without emotion is wisdom. Keep going, sister. You deserve it. Mwah.